What does it mean to live with honor, discipline, and integrity in a world that often seems to prioritize speed, success, and personal gain? For centuries, warriors in Japan adhered to a code that required them to embody the highest virtues in their lives, both on and off the battlefield. This code was called Bushido, the way of the warrior. But what can we, as modern individuals, learn from this ancient philosophy? How can these timeless principles still offer valuable guidance in our personal development today? The teachings of Bushido were immortalized in the classic text The Book of Five Rings by Miyamoto Musashi, one of Japan's most renowned swordsmen. Through this text, Musashi passed down not just martial techniques, but profound philosophical insights on discipline, strategy, and living a life of meaning. In this essay, we will explore the philosophy of Bushido as outlined in the Book of Five Rings, and how its principles can be applied in our modern lives to cultivate a sense of honor, purpose, and inner strength. Welcome to the unfolding journey. This channel is dedicated to exploring deep philosophical ideas, ancient wisdom, and psychological concepts that help us live more meaningful and intentional lives. Whether you're looking to grow as a person, tap into your inner potential, or understand timeless philosophies like Bushido, you've come to the right place. In today's video, we will delve into the philosophy of Bushido through the lens of the Book of Five Rings. This ancient text offers not just martial strategies, but profound life lessons. So, let's embark on this journey together and uncover how these principles can guide us in our own lives. Before we explore the principles of Bushido as presented in the Book of Five Rings, it's important to understand the context in which it was written. The book is a treatise on strategy, written by the famous swordsman Miyamoto Musashi, who was born in 1584. Musashi lived in a time of great conflict in Japan, where the samurai were a dominant class, and the country was undergoing a transition from feudal warfare to more peaceful governance. Musashi, a master of kenjutsu swordsmanship, wrote the text in 1645 toward the end of his life as a guide for future warriors. The Book of Five Rings is divided into 5 sections, each corresponding to a different element: earth, water, fire, wind, and void. Each element represents different aspects of life and strategy. However, beyond the technicalities of martial arts, Musashi's work also embodies his personal philosophy and spiritual insights. At the heart of this book lies the philosophy of Bushido, the way of the warrior. This code emphasized not only combat techniques, but virtues like loyalty, courage, and self-discipline. As we unpack the teachings of the Book of Five Rings, we can see how Bushido extends far beyond the battlefield, influencing leadership, decision-making, and even personal growth. While the Book of Five Rings is focused on the principles of combat, strategy, and victory, it is clear that Musashi's teachings are imbued with a deeper moral and philosophical system. His philosophy of Bushido is not just about how to win battles, but how to live a principled, disciplined life. Here are some of the key aspects of Bushido as seen in Musashi's work. Discipline and self-mastery. One of the most fundamental aspects of Bushido is the importance of discipline. Musashi emphasized the necessity of training and honing one's skills to perfection. In the Book of Five Rings, he stresses that mastery in any field, whether it be swordsmanship, strategy, or life itself, requires consistent effort, practice, and self-control. In the Earth section of the book, Musashi writes about the importance of developing a strong foundation. He likens the earth to a firm, steady base on which all other aspects of life are built. Just as a warrior must practice tirelessly to master their craft, an individual must practice self-discipline in all areas of life: physical, mental, and emotional. Without discipline, there can be no true progress. This focus on discipline is a cornerstone of Bushido. Whether in the military, in business, or in personal growth, the lesson is clear. Without a commitment to self-mastery, we cannot expect to achieve excellence. Musashi's insights remind us that personal growth is not a quick or easy process. It takes time, perseverance, and a deep commitment to the pursuit of mastery. Honor and integrity. The samurai, as exemplified by the code of Bushido, held honor as one of their highest values. For Musashi, honor was not simply about outward displays of bravery, but about maintaining integrity in all aspects of life. Musashi's approach to honor involved acting in accordance with one's principles, even in the face of adversity. In the fire section of the book, Musashi emphasizes the importance of decisiveness and taking action without hesitation. However, it is not just any action that is important. but rather action that is aligned with a deeper sense of purpose and honor. Musashi believed that warriors, and by extension, anyone striving to live a meaningful life, must act in a way that reflects their inner values and sense of integrity. This philosophy of honor transcends martial arts and is applicable to our daily lives. In a world where shortcuts and ethical compromises may seem tempting, Musashi's teachings encourage us to choose the harder, but more honorable path. Upholding our integrity, even when it is difficult, is an essential part of personal development. Courage and fearlessness. Courage is another central virtue in Bushido. Musashi speaks of courage not just in terms of physical bravery, but also in facing one's fears and overcoming them. The Wind section of the Book of Five Rings discusses how a warrior must be aware of the strategies of others, but also aware of their own weaknesses. The greatest challenge, according to Musashi, is not the opponent before us, but the fear and doubt within ourselves. Courage in Bushido is not about being fearless, but about facing fear and taking action despite it. This concept of courageous action can be applied to all areas of life. Whether facing a difficult decision, a challenging situation, or personal fears, the philosophy of Bushido teaches us that courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to act with conviction and resolve even when we are afraid. Strategy and adaptability. Musashi's mastery of strategy is one of the key themes in the Book of Five Rings. In the water section, Musashi explores how the concept of fluidity is essential to both combat and life. Just as water can take any shape, a warrior must be adaptable and fluid in their approach to challenges. Strategy, according to Musashi, is not about rigidly following plans, but about being flexible and responsive to changing circumstances. In modern life, this concept of adaptability can be incredibly valuable. Whether in business, personal development, or relationships, the ability to remain flexible and adjust one's approach based on the situation is crucial. Musashi teaches that victory is not always about brute strength or following a strict plan, but about understanding the situation and adjusting accordingly. The concept of void and self-reflection. The final element in Musashi's philosophy is the concept of the void. In the Void section of the Book of Five Rings, Musashi discusses the importance of intuition, presence, and self-awareness. The void represents the space beyond form, where true mastery occurs. In martial arts, this might refer to a state of flow, where a fighter's movements are effortless and instinctual. For Musashi, the void is a space of complete alignment with one's surroundings, where the mind is free of distractions and the body acts in perfect harmony. In life, the void can be understood as the space of self-reflection, where we connect deeply with our inner selves. It is the quiet, reflective space where we gain insight, clarity, and understanding. Musashi teaches that true mastery comes from being present in the moment and aligned with our true purpose. In today's fast-paced world, we can learn a great deal from this philosophy of self-awareness and the importance of cultivating a quiet, reflective space within ourselves. While the Code of Bushido was developed for warriors in feudal Japan, its principles are remarkably relevant to our lives today. The virtues of discipline, honor, courage, adaptability, and self-awareness are qualities that can be applied to any field or aspect of life. Whether in our careers, relationships, or personal growth, the philosophy of Bushido offers timeless wisdom for living a purposeful and meaningful life. In the modern world, where distractions are constant and the pursuit of success often comes at the expense of our values, the teachings of the Book of Five Rings provide a powerful antidote. By embodying the virtues of Bushido, we can cultivate a life of integrity, strength, and wisdom. Miyamoto Musashi's The Book of Five Rings is more than just a manual for martial artists. It is a philosophical guide for anyone seeking to live a life of honor, discipline, and purpose. The principles of Bushido, as articulated by Musashi, offer valuable lessons that are as relevant today as they were centuries ago. By embracing the virtues of Bushido, we can navigate the challenges of modern life with courage, integrity, and wisdom, while striving to live with a deeper sense of meaning and fulfillment. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of the philosophy of Bushido through the Book of Five Rings. If you found this video insightful and would like to dive deeper into ancient philosophies and timeless life lessons, be sure to subscribe to the Unfolding Journey YouTube channel. We have plenty of inspiring content coming your way that can help you on your own path to personal growth. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated, and let's continue this unfolding journey together.